1996, Tara Denekachuk graduation day from Hollywood Park School. And this is a picture of the playground where Tara used to play. And pretty soon, Tara's class will be coming to the graduation ceremony. Tara! Tara, hi! Yeah? Well, Heather, when are you going to graduate? 2 more years?
Good morning, and I'd like to welcome you all to our 6th grade graduation program this morning. If I could have your attention right now, we will get started. Okay, when I have everyone quiet. Okay, thank you. This is a very important day and a very important occasion in all of your lives. As students, you go on, you take the big steps of going basically from elementary school children to young adults in middle school. This is a very significant and very important step in your lives. Also for the parents, the moms, and the I hope that you will remember the Hollywood Park motto: strive, achieve, succeed. I think it's a very valuable motto and one that you should always keep in mind. I think strive is the most important part of that motto, because what striving means is that you will always do your very best. No matter what the challenge, no matter what the task, I know you will strive, because it means nothing to succeed if it's not satisfying to you and to others. So I hope that you will achieve and that you will enjoy that success and share that with others. The third part of our motto is succeed. When you do achieve success, I hope that it is agreed upon between yourselves and others that you have succeeded in some cases.
And welcome. This opportunity, as Mr. O'Connor was just talking about, is kind of an interesting occasion as these children move on from elementary school and become young men and women. I know some of us don't want to think about that. They're headed in their future. And you'll notice in the program we call this Facing the Future. And we have 7 this year, which is more than we've had in a while. 7 representatives of the 6th grade who want to share their thoughts with you about where they've been and where they think they're going. Our first speaker this morning is Brandon Clark.
Middle school. Some people like to call it junior high. My teachers have let me go all the way to the 6th grade. They were always on my back. Back then I thought they were mean, but now I know why they were. My parents also helped me pass. They never let me settle for a C. I was always told to do better. I want to thank my mom, Becky, for always being on my back and helping me do my work. If it wasn't for you and Daddy, I don't think I would have made it. Or I probably would have made it on the bare minimum. I moved here from Louisiana to do better in school and get out of that society. It wasn't anything nice down there. All of that changed. But I still had a little trouble with my behavior. I knew I could have done better with that. I chose to have a bad behavior. I want to give thanks to my friends for helping me through hard times and depression. We always had each other's back. If one went down, we all went down. To the teachers again, thanks for putting up with our behavior. We all know you guys didn't have to. Well, the 6th grade was fun, but now it's time to move on to another grade and another school. My teachers and parents have done a lot for me to succeed and pass. like telling me to do better and writing citations for my own good. Well, thank you.
Tyler.
Departure from elementary school and my arrival into middle school. I'm going to take a look back at my past, and I'm going to take a look forward to my future. As I look back, I will look at what and who got me to where I am today. And I will thank those who helped me and those who pushed me to be who I am today. Some of those people who got me to this point and helped me to be who I am are Miss Gallagher and Miss LaGuana. They are my 6th grade teachers. They have done their best to try to keep me from talking too much in class. Sometimes they were successful, sometimes they weren't. But I know that they were trying to teach me what was the right thing to do, and what I will need to know as I go higher up in school and for when I get my first job. I would also like to thank my mom for all her help with my homework and all the projects and reports that I had during my years in elementary school, especially during the 6th grade. She would never let me go anywhere if my homework was not done. I would also like to thank my friends who would remind me that we had homework. In my immediate future, I see myself succeeding in middle school. But further down the road, I expect to get a good education in high school. I know that I will face a lot of challenges and problems, but I know that I will overcome them. I believe that because I feel that my mom and my teachers have tried to teach me how to accept the bad things that can happen to a person. I don't always handle it really well, but I think that I'm learning. I know that I get mostly A's on my report card, and I have been during all my years at elementary school. I want to get good grades in middle school and high school. The really exciting thing now is that I'm being promoted to the 7th grade. I am sad to be leaving a school that I've been going to for 7 years, but I am also happy because I can't wait to see what middle school is like. In a way, it's like I'm going to see what the real world is like. I don't know if it will be easy or hard, but I know that I'm looking forward to it. I think that the 6th grade school year has been fun. I owe most of my success to my teachers, but last but not least, I owe my mom for helping me through so much. I hope that the 7th grade is as much fun as the 6th grade.
Peter Kwong is our next speaker.
Facing the future is ordinary and many other things that we must face. Aside from the problems, and there are many happy times, but these will be less noticed in your life. Let's take a look at the things that we went through. Going to kindergarten and making friends. Our first accomplishments like learning to ride the bike. The first time we were trusted to do something on our own. These are all important things in our childhood that we will think of when we become an adult. But many other challenges and problems await in our future. As a 6th grader, I will be going to middle school next year. I'm looking forward to this. Making new friends, getting used to 6 teachers and classes. Also, our new environment in school. As we go to middle school, we'll be facing many problems. Peer pressure, drugs, and gangs. But many other challenges and problems are waiting in our future. After middle school will be high school. In high school, many similar problems we faced in middle school will come back. College is also one thing that we will face. Many of us want to get into a good college, but do you qualify? After we finish college, we will have to get a job. Are you well educated enough to get a job enough to support your family? As an adult, you will face many different problems and challenges. You might have problems with your family and financial problems as well. In your future, many problems await. Shall you overcome them or shall they overcome you? Thank you.
In the future, I would like to thank
supporting us on this very important day. I've heard it said that it takes more than just parents to raise a child. It takes a whole community. Looking back in my elementary years, I realize how much I've learned, how the teachers helped me when I needed it most, and how the knowledge I obtained in those years will help me to continue my education in the years to come. I can remember the effort it took, not only on my part, but the part of my parents and teachers as well. If I got off track, my parents and teachers were always there to guide me back. For that, I would like to say thank you. I expect to meet many new challenges in both my education and personal life. I know I will be expected to work more independently to meet the learning challenges in my personal life. I plan on making the right decision on the use of drugs and alcohol and to use the values taught to me over the years. I would like our generation to become successful in helping to remold the value structure in our society. I would like to see more effort placed in family and community rather than in drugs, games, and guns as an acceptable part of life. I believe our generation can and will accomplish this. In conclusion, I would like to say, as I previously mentioned, it takes an entire community to raise a child. Parents, teachers, grandparents, friends, and coaches. We would like to thank all of you for all of your support and love towards all of us. Thank you with love and appreciation from the graduating class of 1996.
Rebecca Reyes.
As I stand here, accompanied by my friends with so many expectations, I realize that we are all going to have to face the future very soon. For some kids, this means that they will have to do harder work, lose friends, and leave their childhood. For others, as myself, this means that they will become independent and reliable adults who are finally going to get the chance to stand up for themselves and prove their point, but at the same time are afraid of leaving their childhood and growing up. Looking back and remembering all of the people and experiences that helped me get to where I am today, I recognize that I am and was very lucky to have them. Like Mrs. Gallagher, who was always there to lend a hand. Miss LaGuana, who really tried to help me in math. My family, who encouraged me always. My friends, the awards I received, and of course, my best friend in the whole world, Vicky Fonciano. Now, you may think that such a young girl couldn't possibly have made such an impact on my life, but she did. She always believed in me, inspired me, and was always there for me with a warm smile and open arms, even when I wasn't. People like Vicky, those people are truly unique and special to me and deserve the world. Don't get me wrong, but I can't wait until I can finally move on to middle school and high school, going to school dances, events, contests, new friends, and the proms. Then again, I will also be facing day-to-day pressures like trying to keep up my A's and B's, trying to become a valedictorian, and graduating. All of these dilemmas waiting to confront me. It makes me a little fearful, but I hope that I will learn to overcome them. As for college and my career, I'll probably go to Harvard, study law, get married, and move to Sonora, California, and become a part-time investigator of paranormal phenomenon. Also, I will own a ranch in Connecticut, a beach house in Hawaii, and a vacation house in both Rome and Mexico. Then again, others may not even graduate and not have a future. But as I look around at all of my friends, I see future World Cup soccer players, presidents, writers, doctors, and even NBA basketball players. Most of all, I see winners, people who will chase after their dreams, and people who will succeed in life. In closing, I would like to wish all the members of the 1996 Hollywood Park 6th grade luck and success in the years to come. Thank you.
And our next speaker is Vicky Santiano.
Step towards adulthood. For others, it means another difficult grade where they have to try even harder at something they were unable to accomplish the year before. I would like to share my own personal feelings on this subject. Looking back, I can remember all the people and experiences that helped me to become who I am today. Special teachers like Mrs. Kieran, who helped me develop my special qualities. Of course, I can't forget Mrs. Gallagher and Miss LaGuana, who taught me the importance of trying new things and not being afraid to speak up for what I believe in. And friends like Rebecca Reyes, who have always been there when I needed assistance or just needed to talk. Without her and many other special friends, I would not have made it to this point. Also, my parents, who taught me that I could do anything if I put my mind to it. Then there are many experiences, both good and bad, that have helped me to become more responsible and understanding. While I'm excited about moving to a new grade, I'm also nervous about many things that come with it, such as going to a new school with hundreds of strangers all around me. Plus, I have to face the challenges of schoolwork. I wonder, will I be able to keep up my grades? These are a few of the things I am and will be anticipating for the first day of 7th grade. On the other hand, there are good qualities about it, like going to dances, clubs, and extracurricular activities, and a new era of privileges. I see only one real version of my personal future. I am being accepted to a great college, which will be the start of a wonderful life and career. But sadly enough, that is not the future for a lot of students. I know that we will all do okay as long as we avoid drugs and gangs, stick to finishing our schoolwork as well as participating in a few extracurricular activities. These are my feelings on advancing towards 7th grade. I am nervous yet very excited. I know many others, with the possible exception of a couple of people, are also anticipating it too. Guess that's what it means to be. In the world today, a lot of people face problems like drugs, pregnancy, and alcohol use. Some people can say no, because they know it's bad for them. But a lot of people can't say no, and the result is death. Pretty soon, I'm going to be face to face with a lot of these problems. But because my parents talk to me about what's right and wrong, I know to say no. As a small child, I feel I was lucky because I never had to face these problems, because I had parents that took care of me and were not involved in any of these problems. They also encouraged me to play sports and do good in school. Now, as I get older, I have to make my own decisions, and I know it's not going to be easy. But by remembering what my parents taught me, I hope I can make the right decisions when I am faced with these problems. Making the right decision is going to be hard because I know I'm going to be pressured into trying it, but I think I will be okay. In the future, when I go to junior high, I know it's going to be rough because I am going to have to have 5 classes, and I know if I can keep up with them, but I don't know if I can keep up with them. But I know if I try really hard and I can keep up with the work and to do good in school. In conclusion, though that I will be pressured into doing things that are not good for me, I know that I will make the right decision because I know it's right for me.
to them, and vice versa too. So
Very important moment with all of you. The only message that I would leave you, which is basically one I've left the classes in previous years that have been moving on, is make sure you make the very best effort that you can.
Tina Doby. Erica Espinoza. Sarah Fong.
Don't know what things are coming to. In my business, you meet so many interesting...
Tyler Humphrey.
She made it! Yeah!
The sixth grade is here.
with that.